All right, guys. 10 minutes and a bit to go here. South Australia v Victoria, third and fourth place women's final.
It's looking quite competitive at this stage. 8-6 to Victoria.
Yeah, it's looking very strong here. South Australia now have the ball and it's on their attack now.
Lovely pass out to the wing, through back to the centre back.
Some little crosses happening now.
Pushing the back. That's a nice call by the referees.
9-metre foul here.
Nice strong defence there by number 9 in Victoria.
Just on a side note, your commentators today, my name's Alex.
I'm Paul.
And we'll be here for you for the next 40 minutes. And that's another shot, and that's a line. Goalie's ball.
So in handball, of course, not allowed to put your foot on or inside the 6-metre defensive line.
South Australia on the attack.
Goal!
Now it's 9-6. Victoria aren't leading, actually. It's South Australia, 9-6 up, 9.5 to go in the first half.
My apologies.
Victoria on the attack here, just waving it round.
You can see the wingers cutting in, providing more space, drawing players, trying to create gaps on that left-hand side for the right-handers.
7-metre here. I think it was running inside the 7 here. So South Australia 9-6, 8 and a bit to go. 7-metre penalty here.
Lining up.
Renette taking the shot.
Goal!
Goal here to Renette, number 2 from South Australia. South Australia lead 10-6, 8:40 left on the clock.
South Australia is a very strong team, usually quite consistent, usually top 4, and timeout taken.
Timeout has been called. 8:36 left in the first half. South Australia lead 10-6.
Yeah, Alex, South Australia are a fairly strong team. They're usually consistently in the top 4 of national titles. Last couple of years, generally in the top 2. Actually, they were runners-up at last year's finals. I think they came in with high expectations to this match. This tournament, and they were unlucky, to say the least, not to get through to the final.
Well, you can't really cut out Victoria just yet. Still a long time to go. Victoria have got a very strong team, very consistent. So hopefully we'll see a few more goals, and hopefully this game will keep going forward with 8.5 minutes to go the first half. So yeah, the timeout here consists of 1 minute.
Give us a wave, referees. There we go. So we've got Scott Marshall and Zach Wright, who are referee officials for today's match. Good gentlemen, hard players, both competing for WA this tournament.
Also, just in some other news, the 3rd and 4th playoff between New South Wales and ACT is happening in the men's comp. New South Wales are up. About 6-7 minutes to go in the first half, 12-4.
Thanks for that update, Alex.
All right, Victoria back on the attack here.
Just bringing the ball around, trying to create some gaps, set something up, and cut in. Oh, close. No foul called though, advantage played. Ref's doing a good job here. Nice sidestep. As you can see, the ball knocked down off South Australian off the Victorians, so foul to Victoria.
Oh, it's a great save there by the keeper for South Australia.
Number 1, Vernay.
South Australia back on the attack again here. Just waving the ball back around the D again, trying to set something up here.
Centre back Akida playing really well. Very strong player. One of the best nationally. Ball's coming round. Akida with the ball again. Looking for some gaps. Going for the shot. Oh, lovely save by Victorian keeper 16 Haglund. I hope that's how you pronounce it.
Alrighty, still 10-6 to South Australia. South Australia now breaking.
Fast break.
Oh! Another great save there by keeper 16 for Victoria.
She's having a great game. Wouldn't be surprised if some MVP points go to her at the end of the match.
Victoria starting to build it up again. 6.5 to go now. 10-6 still to South Australia.
The officials taking good control of this match. Oh, lovely take. Unlucky not to score, number 3, Dietrich. She's having a cracker of a game in centre back. Hopefully she can lift her players in the second half.
Shot goes up. Oh, it's been beautifully blocked by number 7, Medid from Victoria. South Australia have the ball on the sideline.
Number 2, centre back for SA, Razmir. She's playing well as well.
Oh, something's happening now.
Nice turn. Oh, good foul called. Now in handball, you are, of course, allowed to foul. It's one of those odd games where a foul is actually good defence.
Oh. And it's a goal. Goal to number 12 for South Australia.
BB.
South Australia lead 11-6 with 5.5 left on the clock in the first half. Victoria started up again. Just trying to find some gaps in the South Australian defence here. Taking it nice and easy just before they build it up here, guys. Foul has been called. 9 metre taken. Victoria away.
Victoria looking for the gaps, pressing hard for the goal.
Oh, great flick.
Great wave. Lovely goal by Victoria. Good use of space, good use of the gap work. Number 9, Petrovska.
Still a 4-goal gap here, guys. 11-7. Bit over 4.5 to go now. South Australia start to build it up again. Just waiting for that little gap to open. And there it is. The gap has been opened.
Lovely goal by BB again, number 12. South Australia really starting to extend this gap. They're up by 5.
It's still a pretty even game here, guys. It's only 5 goals in it, which is not very much in handball. That can be turned around in very little time at all.
Well, I remember the game yesterday. Queensland women were down to New South Wales by at least 6 at halftime. They turned it around, won the match by 3 goals. They played very well. Looking forward to that final today, aren't we, Alex?
Of course we are. South Australia just tried a fast break there. Throw was a little bit too big. Victoria have the ball in their defensive half. Victoria shoot. Oh, it's saved. Beautiful save.
And a 7 metre called.
7 metre has been called here.
Now, the reason that was called was it was an act of shooting. She had the ball. She was fouled in the act of shooting. Now, no cards given, no 2 minutes. Wasn't particularly violent. Just a foul where no legal challenge could have been made.
Number 7 Medid. Victoria's taking the shot. Oh, great save by the number 1 keeper for South Australia.
Wouldn't you say, Alex, both of these keepers are having a phenomenal game today.
It's very early on, but these keepers are really setting the tone for this game. Not many goals have been scored in this half so far, and it's all thanks to the keepers' great work.
These keepers are really doing well today.
Oh, bit of a mix-up there between the Australia, the attacking team, and their pivot. Victoria have the ball back on the attack, moving it pretty quick now.
Double cross coming. Oh, lovely save again, and a foul's been called. Advantage is often played, so as long as the ball comes out to one of your players, if a foul's been called, and just quickly concentrating on the game. So a foul's been called. Basically, if a foul gets called, but they get it away, the refs don't usually call it. They'll let the play go on and only call it back if they lose the ball. Typical advantage, like most other sports.
Ball has been played into the pivot here.
Another foul.
South Australia's defence really holding strong here now in the last 2 minutes of this half.
Absolutely, Alex. South Australia's doing very, very well. Passive play likely to be called soon, so Victoria not really showing much intent to score at the moment. South Australia just doing too good a job in defence.
Oh, that was an alright pass, nearly got there, but South Australia now have the ball. Bit over about a minute and a half to go. 12-7, South Australia lead. Oh, there's a gap opened up. Oh, no, foul has been called.
Not in the act of shooting. Not in the act of shooting, so 9 metre.
South Australia have the ball in their attacking half. Starting to build something up around here.
Ball coming around, looking for the gaps.
Oh, another great save by the number 16 keeper for Victoria. Bit over a minute to go here, folks. In the first half, Victoria back in the attack again. South Australia have the ball again. Minute to go. South Australia on the attack here now. Pretty much just probably want this one attack before the half time is called. Just starting to build something up here. Starting to move the ball a little quicker. Still plenty of time on the clock left.
Aikida to BB. Oh, and it's a goal. Lovely shot. Very, very close to fouled in the act of shooting. And yes, 22's receiving a yellow. Is that her second yellow? Holding play for a second just to check on whether that is her second yellow. Only 2 yellow cards. If you get your second yellow card, you are off for a 2-minute suspension.
A timeout, it must seem, has been taken with about 18 and a half left on the clock.
Timeout hasn't been taken. What they're doing is clarifying for the yellow card. I believe that is her second yellow card, which means that will be 2 minutes to Franz, number 22 from Victoria.
No, must have been her first yellow because she's still on the field here. 16 seconds to go here.
Can Victoria come away with the sneaky goal just before half-time?
South Australia lead 13-7. Victoria's starting to build something up, but they haven't got much time left now. They've got to build it now.
Going for the shot.
It is a goal to Victoria right on half-time here.
Number 7, Meded again. She is having a phenomenal game. And that is half-time in the third place match between South Australia and Victoria. South Australia lead 13-8. Handball titles for the women. We've got Victoria and South Australia. Victoria is down and South Australia is up 13-8. A couple of things to mention about last half that you should be looking at for this half. Of course, you've got the keepers. You've got Vinay in South Australia and Jarno in Victoria. Both are playing a really, really good match. Really important to watch the way that they are addressing their players, addressing the ball. We need to also look at number 3, Dietrich, for Victoria, and Meded for Victoria as well. Those centre-back players are going to be the key for Victoria to get back into this match. And finally, of course, number 9, Aikida in South Australia. If she continues the way she's playing, focusing with passing the ball around, then this is going to be a South Australian match. All looking forward to 30 minutes to go in this final third place match.
Brilliant, that looked really good. Thank you. Simon, how many bars do you run?
And welcome back to this second half of the third place playoff for Victoria versus South Australia in the Australian Handball Championships. South Australia's up 13-8 and the whistle has been blown. We are underway. 30 minutes to go here in the bronze medal playoff. Don't expect to see too many fireworks right now. They're just going to pass the ball, feel out the players, see how they're going coming into this second half. I can imagine quite fiery coaches' talks over this time, over the halftime break. Foul on number 7 there. Centre back, they're going to come out. Quite strong here. You expect the first 10 minutes of this second half to be quite fiery. However, there's been a turnover. Aikida, centre back for South Australia. As I was saying at halftime, she is going to be the one that will bring it home for South Australia. If not, if she doesn't fire, Victoria can get back into this match.
And here we have, guys, goal here. First goal of the second half to South Australia. Number 15, Schmidt. South Australia lead, 14-8. Minute and a half gone in this second half here.
South Australia is definitely full of very accomplished players. Victoria, they're a younger team, probably not as experienced. And a foul has been called on number 2. South Australia, very accomplished team. They quite deservingly are up in this match at the moment.
And another goal here to Victoria this time, number 9.
Petrovska.
That's the second one for her for the game. Good start here by Victoria and South Australia. Still five goal gap here, 14-9. South Australia now have the ball. Now moving it around very slowly, just starting to build something up here in their another attack for this half. Goal here to number 12, I think it was, for South Australia.
And they're up 15-9, so 6 goals.
South Australia starting to put the foot on the throat here of Victoria. Victoria need to start something up here if they want to keep going in this game.
It's what you'd expect in the first 10 minutes, isn't it, Alex?
Yeah, very much so. South Australia just want to start off very strong, very early, but a turnover has happened here.
And it's a foul. Ball's been knocked out of the hands. Can't do that. Can do it with one hand if you make contact with the ball, but if you make contact with any part of the hand, then it's a foul.
So yeah, strong start here from both teams in this half. Another foul here from South Australia. South Australia's defence is holding very strong here. Victoria's still on the attack here, trying to find a way to break through this very strong defence. Oh, and that's a great shot. Oh, keepers down. Oh, great goal here from Victoria, number 9.
Petrovska, again, she is on fire. She is having a great game.
Keeper for South Australia was very unlucky with that last attempt at a save. It was a good one to start off with.
I must say, I really love the goalkeeper outfits of this South Australian team. How fantastic is that, having that target on the chest?
It gives the Victorians, guys and girls, something to shoot at.
Which is not exactly what you want in a handball goalkeeper, in a shot, do you?
Oh, another great save here by number 16 goalkeeper. Oh, it's been turned over.
Oh, so close. It's such a shame. This is not a goalkeeper sport, is it, Alex?
And no, disallowed goal. Wasn't a goal here, guys. A foul was committed here from the South Australian. Another foul here. Victoria on the attack. Timeout has been called. I think it might be a timeout or it might be a clarification.
Clarification.
Clarification here. we'll keep you posted. But it's 15-10, 4.5 minutes into the second half. South Australia leading.
Some of the supporters down on the sidelines, giving us a wave as they go along.
Foul has been committed again from South Australia. Victoria still building it up, waiting for that gap. Oh, it's in.
Ooh, that's a yellow card to number 8. Generally, in the act of shooting, that should have been a 7. However, referee's obviously seeing something that we haven't.
Victoria starts to build it up. Shot has been taken. Oh no, rebound. Great save here by number 1, South Australian keeper.
Verne
Has done it again here.
She is playing so well. And we've got a guest commentator here.
And he's decided to walk off without saying a single word. South Australia back on the attack again.
Such a shame. Providing insights is one of the important parts of handball. Being an unfamiliar sport to the Australian public, it's important to hear from a number of different people and their insights on the game.
South Australia on the attack end. Oh, there was a massive gap there. Shot has just been shot a little right, and it's a 9-metre foul.
Do you just get the feeling that the supporters are taking it a bit easy right now?
Yeah, it's not very pumped up. The supporters are all down on their phones pretty much. They need to start G'ing it up a bit. Victoria is still in this game. They're only 5 goals down. It's only 6.5 minutes through the second half. Goalie's ball here for Victoria. Victoria starts to move it around faster. Cross is happening. South Australian defence is holding strong. And a 9-metre foul has been occurred. A yellow card has been given out to number 2 from Victoria.
Victoria have probably used up all their cards now. That's their 3rd yellow card.
Clarification. 2-minute has been given. All the yellow cards have been used up here.
And we have another guest commentator. What's your thoughts on this game so far? We are live out to Australia right now.
Oh, that was just pathetic.
Such a shame. Providing insights to the sport is what we need.
Victoria down a man here.
Down a man, but still able to get a shot off. Unlucky there.
Hits the post. It's a very unlucky shot.
As I was saying, Alex, you're a keeper yourself. So tell us what's going through their mind at the moment.
Well, the keepers, they just want to do everything they can for the team. They want to keep the many goals out as they can. But also they rely on their defense to always talk and to always help them out because you can't save everything. But
well, yeah, internationally a good save rate is only about 50%.
So here we have Victoria back on the attack again. South Australia missed that last opportunity for a goal.
And now South Australia looking to mark out number 7. So they've obviously isolated.
Shot has been, oh, it's unlucky. Through the goalkeeper's legs here. Happens very often with myself. Here we have Victoria getting a goal back here. It's only 4 goals difference now. Still a long time left in this game.
Absolutely. Look, four goals, that can turn around. I've seen games turn around 4 goals in about 2 minutes. Realistically, when we talk 4 goals, you're also talking 8 goals. Because not only do you have to score 4 goals, but you have to stop the other team from scoring 4 goals as well. So it is one of these sports that it does rely on possession at specific times.
Oh, great goal here from number 2 for South Australia. South Australia starting to build this lead up a little further now.
Number 2, Rusmir, as I said at halftime, she's going to be one that's going to need to open up the taps and smash out a couple more goals if South Australia is going to bring this home, bring the bronze medal back to the great city of Adelaide.
Victoria have their extra person now. It's 6 on 6 now. A foul has occurred.
Foul made. Well, that was very close to a charge, I thought. Would you like to explain what a charge is, Alex?
Pretty much you run head on into someone without the intent of shooting.
It's not exactly the most pleasant handball move, especially for the defender.
That looked a bit inside. The defender did look inside the circle there.
Now, if you are inside the circle and make a foul contact from inside the circle, that is a direct 7-metre penalty.
Great defense here once again from South Australia. They're making it very hard here for Victoria to shoot.
They are.
Second pivot has gone in.
And Bud.
And it's been a line. Stepped on the line before she shot. South Australia now have to build it up once more. Cross is happening here.
Aikita.
South Australia here starting to build up once again to try and stretch this lead out to 6 this time. It's still at 5 goals difference.
Can South Australia take another shot and get a goal?
Check on the scan over there. Update.
So Alex just going to get an update for the men's bronze medal between ACT and New South Wales. So Alex, what can you report?
Alrighty, New South Wales has stretched their lead out once again. It's 24-17 to New South Wales over ACT in the men's third place playoff. About 20 minutes left in that game.
New South Wales is always a strong team. It's been said over the weekend that it's been slightly under strength compared to normal. However, they're still doing quite well.
South Australia start to build up again.
Advantage being played. And there's a foot there and a change over to Victoria. And 3 metres rule being applied. In a free throw, the defensive team must be 3 metres away from the team with the ball.
Victoria starts to once again build it up. It's pretty quiet out here at the moment. Victoria trying to do something here. Ball has been given away once again. Still, it's only 4 goals, people. Still a lot of time left on that clock. 18 minutes to go. South Australia now really just got to start scoring a few more goals and keep defending as well as they are. 9-metre foul. South Australia still have the ball. Victoria's starting to... their defence is starting to shape up very well. They've just got to keep holding them out a little longer. As you can hear, South Australia cheer squad is starting to warm themselves up again. Definitely helping their team a lot. And a goal. Goal here to South Australia, number 15. Schmidt once again. Schmidt playing very well here on the pivot position. Score is 17-12, 17 and a half to go. South Australia still lead. Victoria have the ball as they are starting to build up their attack once again. Number 7's trying to set something.
Oh! Through in the act of shooting. Very unlucky to not get a 7 there. Very, very unlucky there. However, obviously the ref's seen something that we haven't.
Once again, guys, 16 bit to go. Victoria starting something here. Pass to the pivot. Pivot shoots. Oh, it's the line. No goal here, guys. Foot has been stepped on the line by the pivot, number 3 for Victoria. South Australia starts to move the ball quicker. Ball has been played to Schmidt. Schmidt scores.
What a lovely piece of pivot play there. Drawing the player, pivot putting the block, receiving the ball, and goal. That is going to be a goal nearly, I would say, 100% of the time. Got to be very unlucky to miss from there.
South Australia start to build out their lead a little further now, 6 goals.
So just stretching a little bit. Need to see a couple of turnovers. Victoria really need to get on top of this. They've got 16 minutes to go.
Start to bring on the changes here for Victoria. Start to bring on the fresh legs.
And here we go, a guest commentator, Mr. Andrew Kelso, Victorian president of their Handball Federation. You've been down on the sidelines there, mate. What's your thoughts on this game? What have Victoria got to do to get back in this last 15 minutes?
Look, I don't know, mate. It's just quite hard at the late stage of this competition. Everyone's tired. We've got a few injuries. Really, we just need to shut down the centre.
We have been making note that Aikida is really the key player. Aikida and number 2 over the back.
Yep. Yeah, look, they're both really good players. They've got a really good outside shot and create a lot of play. We just need to be a lot more better on our blocks and be a little bit quicker in defence together. We tend to get a little bit, there's too many gaps coming through there. So shut that down. We should hopefully be able to get back into this.
Now tell us, how are the injuries going? We did have 2 Victorian players, one with doing an ACL, the other concussion, I believe.
Correct. So they're both, obviously the ACL is yet to be confirmed. We're still waiting on an MRI for this. Both players are out. One with concussion is fine. She was back at the hotel last night, but obviously wiped out for today's game. So
it's such a shame to see it. It's a very physical game. Such a shame to see such great players be shut down in such a way. Look, give us an idea. Petrovska, she's shooting really well. Give us some background on her.
Yeah, so she's only recently come to Australia. She's from Macedonia. Obviously, with the only Europeans, it's a big help for us overall. Most of our team is European, or pretty much all of our team is European based. A lot of French and a lot of Swedish, Scandinavian girls as well. So she's doing very well this tournament. She's a bit sore with her knee as well. But hey, that's after a 4-day comp. That's what happens.
Well, as a lefty out on the right wing, she's got to be a handy player, doesn't she?
Who?
Petrovska down here on the right wing, a lefty on the right wing.
Yeah, look, usually that's not her position. Usually she's a back player and she shoots very well from outside 12. With her knee, though, she can't jump as much. So we've had to change our strategy from there and work things out.
Excellent.
So back to the score here, guys. 18-12. South Australia defence is holding very firm. So just a great save by the keeper, number 1 for South Australia just earlier on. Hopefully for the Victorian sakes, the Victorian girls can get back into this game. Still 13.5 minutes left. Foul has been committed by Victoria defence. Still holding very strong here, but they need something to turn themselves around right now. Victoria doing really well right now, but they need to stop these stem goals here. Oh, wayward pass here from number 2 from South Australia. Victoria have the ball again. This is what they need. They need a few more turnovers, and they'll be back in this game. 18-12 to South Australia. 12 and a bit minutes to go now. Getting right down to the business end right here. Players have got to start standing up. I know it's been a long comp, but they've really got to start doing it now. And that's a great goal here from number 14 from Victoria.
It's great to have the expert commentary from Andrew Kelso, very accomplished player, beach handball national player, and very experienced administrator as well.
So as Victoria start to get this lead back down again. It's now 5 goals. They've got to find something else now here. Still a lot of time left here for a big comeback from Victoria. Oh, great defense here.
Out to the corner. Timeout being called by Victoria.
South Australia lead 18-13 with a bit under 12 minutes left in this game. Still anything to play for here, guys. So 1 minute timeout here, guys. The other game on the other field, New South Wales and ACT, looks pretty competitive at the moment, with New South Wales on the attack. New South Wales have just scored a goal through number 23. Scores would be pretty close right now. About 14 minutes left on the clock. I think New South Wales are still up by a few more goals. It's still anyone's game here, folks. Both Victorian and South Australian coaches here really trying to rev up their troops here for a big final 12 minutes. Still anyone's game here, folks. So, folks, here we are. Back to it again. South Australia back on the attack here. Victorian defense here holding very strong here, guys. Still 11.5 minutes to go. Anyone's game now. Shot has been taken, and it's a goal to South Australia. South Australia put out their lead now to 6 goals once again. Goal has been scored by number 12, BB. Victoria have got to really find something here now. Still plenty of time, but they've got to start it very soon. And they've got to hold it for these last 10 minutes.
10 minutes to go. And a 7 metre has been called and a 2 minutes given as well. Fouled in the act of shooting. Tough call, but absolutely warranted. Dangerous play.
Number 7 for Victoria, taking the 7 metre. Goalie's primed. Oh, it's hit the crossbar. Very unlucky here for Victoria. That must have been the break they were looking for.
They needed that goal, didn't they, Alex?
Still, there's a lot of time left. Victoria have got to really start something in the next 4 or so minutes. Oh, fast break here. And it's a goal. Victoria finally could this be the start of something here, Paul?
Look, you've got 10 minutes, 5 goals, and as I said, that's a 10-goal turnaround. They've got to save 5, and they've got to score 5. It's going to be a tough ask, but if anyone's up for it, it's this very, very strong Victorian team.
Great defense here, holding strong. Oh, another fast break. And it's been saved by the keeper. But the ball is now going to be taken back to where the foul was committed. Still Victoria ball here. So Victoria back on the attack here again. Victoria here. About to build it here, boys. Here we go. Double cross. Double play here. Ball has been given up and it's out. South Australia have held firm and the South Australian supporters are very happy with that.
1-2.
Still 5-goal gap here. Time is really running out here for Victoria. Only 8.5 minutes left to go.
See that little switch there? Yep. So you're on mute now. So that's not
Great save here from Victoria keeper. Victoria, they really do need to start something now. Not long to go here, folks. Only 8 and a bit minutes left. Bit of a fumble there from Victoria. They've got it now. Pass to the pivot. And that's great defense here from South Australia. They know they've got to pick up their game for this last 8 minutes to try and win this game. They're up by 5. And I think they can do it. Other than that, Victoria have got to really try something now. Can't leave it too late here. Victoria back on the attack again. Trying to start something. Ball has been given away, and they've got it again. That is great work here from Victoria. Victoria shoots, and the goalie stopped it, and it's a 9-metre foul.
So I'm down here on the sidelines at this third place match. Going to again get the thoughts of Andrew Kelso and how this game's playing out. What do you think, Andrew? What's the go?
Look, I think SA are doing extremely well. They've got the game quite under wraps. With 6 minutes to go, they're 5 ahead. So yeah, look, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. All the players are really tired. Our goalkeeper's doing an extremely good job. We just need to work on a little bit of our fast breaks and our passing, and we should be able to tie that back. Whether we get across for the win or not is a different thing.
It's not unreasonable to think that you can get back with this. With 6 minutes, 5 goals, it's not unheard of.
No, not at all, not at all. It is very difficult considering our 2 best players are out. Obviously, we spoke about earlier about the concussion, the ACL, which has forced us to really change our strategy and our positions. A lot of players are not playing in their desired position.
Yeah.
They're doing an extremely good job. Like,
of course.
Anna Medjed, our centre-back, has done a fantastic job since these injuries in our last game against South Australia and has really dominated that centre position. But it's also more difficult because it's not her ideal position.
Totally understand. Thank you very much.
No, thanks, mate.
So yeah, guys, still a 5 goal gap here. Bit under 6 minutes left. Victoria back on the attack here. 19-15 to South Australia. Time is slowly but surely running out. Foul has been committed here by South Australia number 5. Victoria have got to really start something very soon. They're not going to go very well if they don't.
So I'm down here on the SA supporters line right now. What are you thinking of this match so far? Up by 5 goals.
Yeah, up by 5 goals. You know, very very strong showing by the girls. You know, they're playing their hearts out there. A lot of depth in the squad this year. So hopefully they'll get the 3rd place medal and bring it back home.
So we were saying up in the commentary box that we're thinking your key players in number 2, and of course Aikida in the centre. What's your thoughts on their performance today?
Yeah, definitely as well. BB as well, obviously, and Clem the pivot. But I mean, it's a team effort. It's a team game. Manon as well in the goals, just a solid brick wall. You know, it's just fantastic showing today by the girls.
Yeah, it's excellent. 5 goals, 4 minutes to go. You'd think they've got it, but you know, anything's likely to happen. It's handball.
Anything's likely to happen, but you know what? I'm pretty confident in the girls. You know, they've put in a lot of hard work this year, training 3-4 times a week. You know, playing on Sundays, playing with the boys as well, trying to get their strength up and stuff, and very, very, very strong showing. You know, training 4 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, dedicating their Friday nights to training. You know, it's a lot of passion from the girls this year.
And from an amateur sport, that's pretty impressive.
It's very, you know, it's a lot of time and dedication, and you can tell how much the girls want it.
All right, thanks very much, mate.
Just give me a quick shout out to Andrew Antucci. I think that's how you say his last name. Handball SA president, watching from Italy, I believe. Yeah. Yep, just a quick shout out, Andrew. See you later.
Fantastic. Back to you in the commentary box.
So South Australia have now built on their lead a little bit. 6 goals out till now, 20-14 with only about 3.5 to go. Victoria, if they're going to win this game, they're letting it very little late. Ball has been turned over once again. Foul has been committed. South Australia now have the ball. Probably the best idea now for South Australia is to run this clock down. And we have a changing goalkeeper for South Australia. Number 18, Mikkel, goes on. As number 1, Vernie has done her job today. Only 3 and a bit minutes to go. Let's see what she can put out here, girls. Victoria back on the attack here, 20-14, 3 minutes to go. Leaving it very, very late here, Victoria, if they want to win.
I just quickly want to mention, mate, we're just down here on the sidelines of the third place playoff for the men. We've got New South Wales leading over ACT 31-20, timeout, 4.5 minutes to go. Thank you.
So yeah, just in that ad break, a little goal has been scored here from Victoria. Still 5 goals of difference here, 2.5 to go. South Australia still need to work hard here, and a goal has been scored once again from South Australia. 21-15. Goal has been scored by number 2, Rosma. And I'm sorry if I pronounced that one wrong. 21-15. 2 minutes to go. South Australia lead. And great defense here from South Australia. Number 10. Victoria starts to build it up once more, but time is really running out here. Something happening. Shoot outside. Oh, it's a goal. Top corner. That is just a great shot. Not much the keeper can do about that. That was shot outside 9. 21-16. South Australia still up by 5 goals, though. And time, it's about 90 seconds left now. South Australia starts to build it up once more, and a charge. Charge has been committed. Victoria on the attack now, only about 80 seconds left now, still 5 goals to go. Great defense here. Injury has occurred here. Time has been taken off the clock. Still a minute 14 left now.
Yeah, 1 minute 14 to go, and we've got number 7 down hurt. Came down on her head. That's got to be painful. Hey, Alex.
Yeah, very painful. It always is. She's played her heart out today, though. She hasn't stopped. She's been trying to work it out for Victoria.
Look, hats off to Victoria. I don't think they're going to be able to get back from here, but they have played the absolute heart out, as we've been talking, with 2 players off with injury. That excellent sideline commentary from both South Australia and Victoria. With both injuries, both teams affected by injury, both teams training their hearts out back home. They're doing really, really well.
There's still 5 goals in it, guys, but there's only 74 seconds left in this game. If Victoria do win this, it's going to have to be a miracle.
1 minute 14. You usually think about one goal every 30 seconds, don't you, Alex?
Yeah, 1 goal every 30 seconds, but they need 5 goals in 70 seconds, which is about 12, 13, 14 seconds a goal, which is going to be very difficult here.
Not going to happen, I'm afraid. But it's been a great match. They've played their hearts out. They've played strong. They've played fair handball. You know, it's a shame to see these spectacles turn into just poor play, and both teams have done their best today to make sure that doesn't happen for the fans.
New South Wales on the other field in the men's 3rd and 4th playoff against ACT. They're really starting to put ACT to the sword here.
ACT did just get a goal, so they brought it back just slightly, but still it's 31-22 to New South Wales. Strong team, bringing home the bronze for New South Wales with 1:23 on the clock.
And don't go away, folks. Up next, we've got the finals now. We've got 2 finals coming up next. We have the women's final, I think, is first, and that's between Queensland and New South Wales in the women's comp.
Yeah, I'm down on court reffing that match. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be an amazing, amazing spectacle. Queensland looking for 3 in a row.
And then in the men's comp, we have Queensland v Victoria.
And how's that going to pan out? How do you think that's going to go?
I think Queensland will be a bit too strong here. They've been undefeated all week. Victoria, well, they could cause a little upset here. I wouldn't doubt them out just yet. The big fan base over on the sidelines. Anything can happen in a final.
Well, they're a very physical team. I reffed them earlier in the weekend. Very, very strong in terms of their physicality. They're throwing their bodies in it. They want to bring home the cup. They've done it not last year, but the year before, 2012. They took the cup home to Melbourne. But I'm with you, Alex. I think Queensland has been wanting this for a number of years. They've worked hard. They've got a core group of central players that have just wanted the gold medal so badly, with a couple of silvers and a bronze over the last number of years. It's time for that cup to come home to Brisbane.
So we have a game over in the 3rd and 4th playoff for the men's. New South Wales have won. So the bronze medal for this championship will now go back to New South Wales.
Fantastic result by New South Wales. Did really well. Didn't bring their strongest squad to the championship, but they did bring a squad that was known for winning medals, and excellent work by them. Well done to New South Wales and the bronze medal.
So we just have a little delay here in the 3rd and 4th playoff for the women's.
Of course, when a player goes down and hits their head, the last thing you want to do is rush through. Even with a minute 14 on the clock, it's really, really important that that player gets looked after. Victoria have thrown their all into it. Already got 2 players out injured, and now it looks possibly like a third will go home to Melbourne with an injury as well. We might get Alex on the roving mic and down there interviewing some of the coaches before the next match, get some insights, what they think needs to happen. The New South Wales and Queensland coach, 2 very accomplished players in Thomas and Tom Zalmeyer for the Queenslanders.
So, Guy, the game is over here. They've just decided to call it time. South Australia have won the bronze medal here, 21-16. It was a great game played by both teams. Victoria did start strong, and so did South Australia, but South Australia did bring it home very well.
Alex, it's been a pleasure commentating with you. I've got to go get ready to referee the next match, the Queensland versus New South Wales women, for the final, the gold medal match of the Australian Handball Championships 2014 from Brisbane.